Hello?
Hello, Jughead. This is Archie. Come over right away. It's a matter of life or death.
Oh, relax, Archie.
Attention, all true believers. Marvel Comics is on the air.
A friend of the unfortunate, enemy of criminals. In reality, Dan Garrett, a rookie patrolman, loved by everyone but suspected by none of being the Blue Beetle.
Boys and girls, your attention, please. Presenting a new exciting radio program featuring the thrilling adventures of an amazing and incredible personality. Faster than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive, impervious to bullets.
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience. Coming to you live from Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. I'm Nancy McCann, and with me tonight is Ricky.
Hey, everyone.
And as always, this will be a claim show, and we'll be showing comic books from all different time periods, kind of randomly tonight. I bought a couple of collections, and so we have some interesting things tonight. If you see something that you would like to claim, please put the title and the issue number into the chat, and whoever does that first will be allowed to buy them. I send out PayPal invoices during the week, and we ship when your priority box is full. We charge the exact shipping. If you want something else, you want it sooner, you just have to contact us and let us know. And we ship all over the country. So if there's stuff that you are looking for that we don't show throughout the show, you're welcome to make requests, because we have a store full of comics, and you never know, you might have what you want. Mm-hmm. And I see a whole bunch of people coming in that I know, so welcome out to all of you. I have a hat here tonight, but I don't have it on at this point. I wore a hat this morning because the weatherman said it was going to rain, and then it did not this morning. It rained a little bit during the day, but I was inside, so I didn't need the hat. And I am drinking Diet Lemon Lime Soda. So nothing too exciting tonight.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper for Ricky. So there you go.
Hey,
so,
Lorena.
Hey, Lorena, welcome. All right, everybody. We'll get started here in just a minute. Welcome back, everybody. So I'm just going to go ahead and start in showing some things, and please make some requests. Yeah, it'll keep Ricky busy. That and buying things keeps him busy.
Yeah,
so either way.
Buying things, definitely. You guys want to do.
Wade, I don't think Jay can be your Valentine, because you already sent us a Valentine. That's here right, at the store. So I think Comics Unlimited is your Valentine. So
you. We appreciate your Valentine's card. your cards in general.
All right. I'm going to start out with Marvel Meow #1. This one's in good condition at $7.
That looks cute.
Yes, cats. They're awesome. Yeah. We have a Spawn 303 in very fine, $16.
Wait, I'll send you a free picture of Amazing 300.
That's fair enough. Yeah. Spawn 355B, very fine, $12, and it has a Spears cover.
Ooh.
He's been super hot lately.
Yeah.
So if you missed this one, it's a cool one to have.
Yeah, the colors are.
Yeah, it's something to do with the coloring on his art is always beautiful. Mm-hmm. But it's similar to his Monsters book, which is selling phenomenally well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then we also have a Spawn 189 in fine, $25. So if there's any other Spawns you're missing, we have a pretty good run from about number 4 up to about 100. And then we're really good from 300 on. Yeah. In between, we only have a few. But if there's ones you're looking for, please let us know. We'll be glad to see what we have in the bin. We're just restocking them right now. From Image Comics, Farmhand number 1 is $16.
Oh, it's like literal hands.
Yes. He's growing zombie hands, I guess. I don't know.
Clever. Farmhand.
They're all like reaching up at him. Creepy. Right? That's creepy.
Yeah.
If I saw that in my neighbor's garden, I think I'd be a little concerned.
Yeah.
It's the famous Pizza Hut giveaways. Marvel Collector's Edition. I have number 3 in fine, $5. X-Men, Pizza Hut. It's still in its poly bag. There were 4 in this series. That's number 3, and then this is number 4. Very good, $3.25.
Nice.
Marvel Knights 2029. Black Panther number 1, very good, is $5. Blackest Night Flash number 1 from 2010 in fine is $6. Very busy cover. Yeah. Takes a minute to go like, oh, what's going on? There's
electricity going on.
Electricity everywhere. That's what it is.
It's like a black suit. That's cool.
No. Jay says he'd say yes, but his wife may not be too keen on it. Yeah, I think you're taken, Jay. Yeah. Captain America number 396 and very good from 1992 is $3.25. Featuring the Jack-O-Lantern and the Black Wing.
Yeah, that doesn't look at all like Batman.
Not at all like Batman or anything. Yeah, not that at all. All right. From DC Comics in 2008, El Diablo. It's a 6-issue series. This is number 1. And it is $4. Very good. And number 2 in fine, $2.50.
Guess you've never met my wife either, Wade, have you?
Yes, Ricky also taken. Yeah, and you don't really want to mess with Chris. And El Diablo number 3, very good, $1.50.
Nice.
Okay. We got a Captain America going to Wade.
And
I'm sorry if we have any glitchiness tonight. It's just the world around us conspiring against us.
It's like it rains, so it's like, oh, internet's slow. No, I'm just kidding.
Very well could be that. It's very moist outside. Somehow our internets are affected. Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp. For 1972, number 6 and good is $4. And it has a photo cover.
Oh, nice.
It's teepee time when Chump gets rain on the brain. Who wrote that?
The Secret Chimp.
Agency to Prevent Evil insignia. Yeah. There you go. Crazy Whitman comics.
Oh, it's snowing.
It's snowing where you are. Here, it's been unseasonably warm.
Yeah.
Yesterday, it was like 80. And today, it was like in a good low 70s, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And it's going to rain off and on all week, I think. But then it's never really going to get below 50 during the day.
Mm-hmm.
So should be pretty nice. But it's been really nice all week here. We had some beautiful days.
Yeah, for sure.
Just yesterday and today, it started getting all cloudy and rainy.
Yeah, a little rainy.
Which, some people like.
Yeah.
73 in Texas, huh?
Not bad, Jake. Not bad.
Not at all. But it just feels like we missed, like winter was, and like this should be winter.
Right, it's still
But now we're kind of spring.
the beginning of February.
And people here call that Tennessee fake spring.
Fake spring.
So there's a chance we'll go back to winter. There's still time.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's still it could snow in March.
Yeah, it has snowed in March, but it's not.
Is that when the blizzard of '93? I think that was in March.
Was it?
I think so. Don't quote me on it.
I don't know. But yeah, there's always a possibility of a blizzard.
It probably won't, but it could get cold again.
It could, yeah. Giant-sized superstars starring the Fantastic Four from 1974. This one's in fair. The spine is split from here all the way down, which is kind of common on these square-bound books. Mm-hmm. So it is priced accordingly. It's $5 in fair, 1974.
Nice. But the Thing versus the Hulk.
You can get snow into April.
Yeah.
I went one time to Baltimore on a business trip, and it was like toward the middle of March, and it was 8 degrees, and it snowed, and it was just like I didn't even own a coat because I lived in California at the time. And I had to actually go to the mall and try to buy a coat. And since it was the end of the winter season, I got the very last coat they had at like Nordstrom Rack, and it was a great coat though. So it turned out okay for me. But the fact that they had one in my size, the last coat of the year, I was like, oh, thank goodness, meant to be. But now I own several coats, because we have a little bit more cold weather here. Right. But we only had like a week of coldness.
1 week of.
Whereas a year or two ago, it was like we really had some like 0 degrees for like 2 or 3 weeks. We didn't have that this year, so. Who knows? Warm and sunny right now. Yeah. Well, that's the way it is here in Tennessee, too. The weather changes so rapidly that you just never know, like throughout the day. So you have to always bring like layers. Popeye the Sailor from 1967. It's a King comic. Number 88 and good is $3.
Nice.
It's a cute comic.
Hot pink puffy coat.
Oh, the one that
you got?
No, it was actually long and black, and
there you go.
It was like really pretty nice. Beep Beep the Roadrunner, number 26 and very good from 1971 is $6. He's got his headlights.
That's funny.
It is kind of funny. I don't know who thinks of these things. Looks like he's about to step on a cactus, though.
I know, really.
That's dangerous.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Fitting for a vampire.
Yeah,
it's
true.
Long black coat. Yep.
I still have a black coat.
Right.
A long black coat. Yeah, I am partial to those. Toe tags featuring George Romero, number 2 and fine, $2.50.
Ooh.
That's fittingly scary.
Yes.
And this one's even grosser. Number 3 and fine is $2.50.
Mr. No.
And we got a Roadrunner from Mr. No. There you go. Star Wars number 81 and good from 1984 is $10. These later ones have just dried up.
Yeah.
This is a newsstand also. Oh. So actually I priced it a little lower than it's going for.
Nice.
Because the newsstand's a little bit more expensive on this one. Mm-hmm. So I kind of priced it like sort of the price it would be for drag. But
nice.
But it is fairly rough though, just so you know. It is graded good for a reason. Yeah, I'm not sure, Jay, what that is. Star Wars Boba Fett Overkill, number 1 from 2006. Very fine, $12.
Oh,
Star Wars Dark Empire 2, number 1 from 1994, and very good is $4. Oh, What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, the vampire.
Yeah,
Kind of funny.
Protectors number 5. I only chose to show this one because it's got a unique feature to it. It comes in its poly bag, but the poly bag has been opened. It's very fine, $2.50. But this is the first and maybe one of the only comic books that has a hole actually made in manufacturing through the comic all the way through. So you can actually, like, it's in the poly bag, but you can see all the way through the comics.
Nice. That's pretty clever.
Yeah. I remember I first heard about people getting blue jeans where they were taking them to get their jeans shot.
That's good.
It's pretty funny. I mean, in high school, I wore jeans that were pretty ripped up. It was the style.
Yeah.
But not the gunshots. That came along like in the 90s. I could have done it myself, though.
Yeah, right.
Take your jeans out in the backyard, drape them over or something, and shoot them. You know, not saying that's a great idea, but, you know, it was popular in the 90s. Anyway, all right. Fantasy Masterpieces, number 7 from 1980. Very good is $4. And this reprints one of the original Silver Surfer comics, number 7.
Nice. Yeah.
But even these are hard to find now.
Yeah.
Because these are reprints from the late 70s, early 80s.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And then I found this as a surprise in the collection I bought today. It was behind a Captain America comic, and I thought it was a backing board, but it turned out to be a Strangers in Paradise anniversary print from 2013, signed at the bottom by Terry Moore. And so I looked into this, and I can only find a few for sale that were different prints from that same collection that were like in the $30 to $40 range. So I'm asking $25 for this one, and this is they're not wearing any clothes print, but it is signed by Terry Moore.
That's cool. That's wild. That was like,
yeah, it was bizarre.
Oh wait, there's
like,
something on this.
What is this? Oh.
They're still talking about something. The Shadow. It is a pretty funny show. I think Crystal watched it. I saw some here and there.
I think I watched the first one. That's the one where they're like all different supernatural people living together.
They're I forget.
Isn't it like a witch and a vampire and a But they all like live together?
Yeah, they all live in the same.
Yeah, I did watch that first
house.
Ralph Snart Adventures. I haven't seen one of these in years.
Oh yeah, they're all vampires.
One's an energy vampire. Oh, they're all vampires. Okay.
And then there's like a human in there too that helps them.
Ralph Snart is from 1993 from Now Comics, and this is number 1, still in its original poly bag and fine, and it's $2.50.
Ralph Snart.
Well, I may have to try to catch that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I've heard of the energy.
Well, in that Charlene Harris series about, what's the name of that show? About Texas. What's the name of that show? It was came out like a year or two after True Blood ended, but it's a different series of books that she wrote. And I can't remember what the name of it is. In that, one of the main characters is an energy vampire. And he lives downstairs in a pawn shop. So Midnight Texas. That's it. And That was an energy vampire too. And then the witch lived across the street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it kind of made sense because the pawn shop was a 24-hour pawn shop. So the
Yes.
vampire ran it at night and then
Yeah.
the human ran it during the day. That made sense. Okay, Dr. Spectre presents Spine-Tingling Tales from 1975. Number 1 and good is $2.50.
Mysteries and ghost stories.
Mm-hmm. And skulls that shoot
Shoot, yeah.
things. No, I don't know.
Scary.
Yeah. Oh, and this is actually a really hard to find book. This is the UFO Flying Saucers, number 1 from 1968. In good, it's $20.
Nice.
You usually see later editions of this, but I haven't seen a number 1 in a very, very long
Yeah,
time.
That's pretty neat. Giant comic, 25 cents.
Yeah, if only, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is another unusual book. This is a Superman Man of Steel from 1995, but it's a Kenner toy edition. It's very thin. It's only a few pages. And very good. It's $4.
Oh.
Well, fair enough, Wade. If you
Oh.
That's for Wade. The World Around Us was a series of books that featured all different things. Like they did ones on the different branches of the military and different, topics. But this one is called Famous Teens, and it's issue number 33 from 1961 in Fair, and it's $3. And so it has Joan of Arc.
Oh, that is cool.
But it also has other famous teens from history.
Uh-oh.
So it's a thick square bound book too. But $3, 1961.
Nice, very cool.
Yeah. From Charlton, Bullseye, number 3, 1981. In good is $2.
Was Hit Monkey a comic? Yes.
Yes, Hit Monkey was a
It
comic.
was, but we looked. Somebody had asked for that on the whatnot shit.
And you looked and we didn't have any.
So.
We don't have any Hit Monkeys, but we do have Lancelot Lake, Secret Chimp,
That is true.
and other various monkey comics.
Yeah, I'm sure there are several.
We got Dennis the Menace bonus magazine series from 1972, number 106 and good, $2.50. Who's letting that kid drive?
Yeah,
That seems like a horrible idea. Dennis the Menace, he's a menace. It's right in his name.
yeah, the name is right.
And Teenage Pebbles and Bam Bam, 1972 and good, $12. Pretty cool.
Yeah, he's like, I'll just pick the car up.
Sorry, this car was in your path, Cindy.
Yeah,
and
really.
the other girl's like, whoa.
That's funny.
Oh, it is. Well, time for us to take our first break. We'll be back in just a minute.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra. Yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like,
no regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other and with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dosed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's going to be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great. Thanks.
Hi, welcome back.
Did you plug in your...
Oh, just a second.
We don't want it to die.
That would be terrible.
I just noticed it was like
I just saw that.
really low. Like, oh. Oops.
Okay.
There we go.
Sorry, folks. Should have done it during the commercial, but I didn't know.
Yeah, that would have been like, oh.
Oh, no, that would have been not fun. It would have just been a whole lot of nothing is what it would have been. All right, here we go. Chip and Dale, 1977, number 47, and very good, is $2.50. Interesting painting style.
Yeah.
It's the double-decker painting.
They going for efficiency.
Yeah. double time. No Michael Myers stuff. No. But I do have an unusual book. This is the Sonic Super Special Return of the King from 1998, and very fine. This is the special edition where the cover is like made out of the same kind of paper like from inside a comic. Right. And I've seen other ones of this that have a regular cover, but this one is like a special edition, and it is running $20 and very fine.
Nice. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's a nice cover. It's just, like I said, the paper stock is like newsprint.
The news, right.
So those are kind of hard to find.
Those Sonics, they've been keeping their value really well.
Oh yeah, and all these Archie ones have been selling very, very well. Matter of fact, we sold a whole bunch of them today here in the store. We're probably really, really low now. Right. So this would be a nice addition if no one buys it tonight. All right, Where Creatures Roam, number 3 from 1970 in Fair. It's $3. It has extra staples. The staples aren't loose or anything, but somebody felt a need to staple it 3 times. You could remove those staples, then you just have little pinholes, you know. But I leave that to the buyer to do. Tomb of Dracula, number 15 in good is $7. A little bat action going on there.
I shot a bat.
Oh no, a bat got shot? Oh, but one of them was a vampire, and that makes it okay? I don't think so.
Oh,
Tomb of Dracula for round guy.
Nice. That's a nice. One.
Gunfighters, number 60 from 1980, and very good, $4.
Oh, yeah. Charlton Westerns.
Yeah. Interesting. And number 62 in good is $3. Outlaws of the West, number 88 from 1980 and very good is $3. Why, yes, Wade, I can show that where creatures roam again. Not that the creatures are roaming again.
Right.
Well, maybe they are. I don't know. Okay. This one was $3 in fair. It's number 3. And terrifying.
Yeah. You do not want to see that popping.
That is not what you want to have happen.
Yeah.
First, I thought that was an eyeball in the rock, but it's a hat.
Oh, it's a hat.
His hat flew off his head. See, bad things can happen. Yep, that's for Wade. All right. Thorg. That's all they could come up with. Sorry. Mickey Mouse and Goofy, number 149 in fair, 1974, $2.50. Hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse 170 from 1977 and very good, $4.50. Don't even want to know what happened there.
Goofy dons the disguise of a turtle.
You can still tell it's Goofy.
Yeah. And they're going to find pirates.
Are they? Oh, Lair of the Pirates.
Apparently.
The pirates that stupid? Is that what we're trying to say?
Dorg or Hulk.
Mickey Mouse 187 and good is $1.50. This is from 1978. There's another monkey.
Yeah, that's funny.
What's he doing to Mickey? Oh, he's chained. The monkey's chained to the music box, and it's just around Mickey's nose.
That's sad.
Well, no, because
Just kidding.
those like organ grinding guys, they did used to chain the monkeys,
Right.
so they wouldn't run away.
You're right. Okay, it's canceled that guy.
Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures from 1992, number 30 and very good is $10.
Oh, cool.
All these Archie Turtle books have started to disappear as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen those. Wow.
I don't know if I've ever seen this issue.
No, I was going to say, if at all.
I was like, huh. And this is a Scooby-Doo Charlton comic, number 2 from 1976. In fair, the bottom staple's detached, and it is $7.
Oh, Mr. Nope wants that.
TMNT from Mr. Nope. There we go.
Yep, that's a good one.
Bugs Bunny Whitman comic 202 from 1978 and very good, $4. I guess that's one way to incentivize Bugs Bunny to run to the correct goal.
So in the Super Bowl, they're gonna like dangle money or something off this.
Yes. I don't know what they would dangle.
What they would, yeah.
Jewelry, money.
They already have a lot of money.
Good-looking women.
It'd have to be like something better than that, right?
I don't know. Maybe carrots. Maybe they've
carrots.
been missing out on that.
Dylan, what's up?
Welcome.
Oh, Mr. No must have been checking the collection.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm a little slow on the uptake. I'm
Yeah.
like reading what
I was
Jay's
trying to
writing. I'm like,
figure-
I don't
yeah.
know what he means.
That's true,
Okay.
Because usually Noplex is those
Yeah.
turtles.
Yeah. Supergirl number 20, 2013, and fine is $12. And this one is first appearance of the Eradicator. So that's why it's a key.
Okay. Eradicate.
So $12 and fine. The New Mutants 98 3D Pan-Dimensional Edition. We've been out of these since the week they came out, but we just got one, and this is still $10.
First when you said New Mutants 98, I was like, what?
I was like, what? Did that come in the collection? That would have been great. Yeah. But no, just this one we had pop up this week.
Frankenstein monster?
It would be in horror if we had any, but I don't know that we do. You can take a peek. It'll be under F.
Yeah.
Supergirl number 26 and very fine is $8. The Lobo appearance. And Supergirl 28, very fine, $10. Okay, here was probably the most exciting find out of this collection, although, your mileage may vary. This is How to Draw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1986, which Ninja Turtles started in 85, so it's a very early book. But the thing that's exciting about this is that it's signed by both Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. Mm-hmm. And the signatures are on the inside front cover. They're clearly authentic looking at them. And they're exactly, I've seen other copies of this with the signatures in the same exact spot. So apparently they did sign some of them. Yeah. But this book, isn't a super expensive book considering how old it is because it's published by Solson and it was just a how to draw. But it is $150 signed. And okay, and Mr. Nope's claiming it. So
there you go.
If you want to say nope to the price, let me know. But it is $150.
He knows what's up.
All right. So I was grading it, and I'm like, oh, very nice, signed. Oh no, he's thinking about it.
Okay.
I saw one copy of this being offered that was almost identical on eBay, but they were asking $250 for it. But I didn't find any copies that had sold that were signed. But this one, is such an old book that it's fairly rare. Right. I mean, you can buy a copy of it not signed for about $25, but this one's $150. It is. You know what? I didn't even put the grade on there. So
round guy. I didn't see any Frankenstein monsters. So.
I mean, grading it really strictly, I would grade it as a fine, but it has like a few little spine ticks that aren't really all that noticeable when you look at the book, but I can feel them. There's like 2 or 3, but it presents very nicely. You can see here's the back cover.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the signatures are on the inside. They're at the bottom. So just give that a ponder in and let me know. Okay, SpongeBob Comics number 20 near mint, $30. Hey, no problem, Mr. Nope. It's okay to take a few minutes to consider it.
Especially at that price
point.
Yeah,
we understand that. Thank you so much for claiming that, though. I appreciate that. This SpongeBob is near mint, $30. Yeah, actually, that one's kind of nice.
It is.
Like because it wasn't published. It was published by Solson, so the cover's like a little glossier than your typical Turtles book of the time.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
But it's nice and sharp on the edges. It's just a few spine things. He was turtle blind. SpongeBob 21 and fine, $6.
Was I Like that book has Mr. Nope written all over it.
Oh, yep. There you go. I showed this last week.
Okay.
I think I showed this last week.
I think you're right. It was one.
Viper #1, very fine, $4.
Viper.
This little pile chosen by who? Ricky or Ashley? I don't know. I don't think I got any Amazing Spider-Mans in this collection, to be honest. So if you want to look for Lizard issues, you'll have to come in and poke through the bin. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, I was shocked when I saw it because, like you say, you don't see that many of them, and I was like, didn't expect it. This is another book from Solson, actually. This is a Rockheads #1 from 1986, so the same year. And fine, this one's $4. Not a Turtles book, but
funny.
you know. You're always welcome in the store, Wade. You know that.
You can come in now.
No.
We might not let you in now.
No, I thought you meant kidding. As opposed to not being allowed in the store. No, you're allowed in the store, not now. No. Yeah, right now we're a little busy. I'm gonna set these aside and go with some other stuff. I'm not sure what. I'm like, these don't look. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, we've only ever once done the show with with people in the store other than people on the show. And that was on our New Year's show, the year that New Year's Eve happened to fall on Friday night. And Kyle had the idea that we should be on till midnight. So we actually did a 3-hour show with a countdown.
Mm-hmm.
And the countdown malfunctioned. Do you remember?
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
It like stopped in the middle. It was like, oh. And then it like cut off.
Yeah.
So, but we had invited a whole bunch of people, including Ricky before he worked here, and his wife, and like a whole bunch of customers and stuff. And it was pretty fun. Oh well, hi, Steel Team Bravo. Thanks for joining us. Skip #44 and very good. It's $2.50.
That's cute. How much is the ASM slab in the back?
That is a fine question. This is $400, and it's a 5.0 number 31.
It's pretty cool.
And it's got pretty good color, but it does have a store stamp right here on the cover, which, you know, doesn't affect the grade that much at that level. And it's a little bit, the spine's a little rolled, you can tell, because over here you can see some of the interior. But from the front, it's not noticeable because the staples are like in a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So
it doesn't look like a rolled book from the front.
Yeah.
But it's actually a fairly nice copy for the 5.0. Nice. It just presents better than the average, I would say, because it's nice in red.
Yeah, the red looks nice. The background looks
nice. I think $400 is a reasonable price. I actually have this on consignment from a customer, but I'm the one who priced it. So
he said it looked like 75 from the view. No,
that would be too much of a deal.
That would be a deal, yeah.
But I don't think the guy who owns it would appreciate that. The Harley Quinn is signed by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti, and that one's $250. The Marvel Spotlight first Spider-Woman is $200, and then we have a special edition Betty and Veronica #1 that's $150.
2.5.
Yeah, Oh, I'm happy to always show you whatever comics, especially the ones up here that you want to see closer. It's not a problem. Just always ask.
Break time.
Is it already? Man, that went by fast. Okay, so we're going to go on a break, and then when we come back, we'll have new product. Then we'll return to the vintage stuff because I've still got plenty of this collection to show. So we'll be back in just a minute.
Order Battle Quest comics at your local comic shop today.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there too.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live on The Experience. I am going to go ahead and start in on some of the stuff that came out this week. Just if you see something you like, let us know. We may have more copies, so don't let somebody else claiming it deter you. Green Hornet Fury #2 from Dynamite came in this week, and this is cover A. And we also have cover B. And Savage Tales #1, with one of our favorite artists, Sundum.
Oh yeah,
Sudam. I can never get his name right, but you can see his signature right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, Star Wars: A New Legacy #1. This is the A cover. There were a lot of Star Wars books this week.
Yeah.
Star Wars Ewoks 4. It's like they just didn't put any out for a month, and then this week, now we actually got kind of doubled up, I think, on our Marvels because last week we didn't get them from Diamond, and so we got a lot. Right. Savage Tale for Round Guy. Star Wars High Republic Adventures one-shot annual. Do we have the cosplay cover of that one out on the show?
Nope. We do have the B cover.
Alvin came on to correct our pronunciation.
Oh right? Yeah, he knows. He's
Sudam.
He's friend.
I can try to remember that.
Sudam. Okay.
Sudam.
I always thought it was Sudan. Okay, Sudan.
Well, Alvin spent a whole 2 days with him a couple years ago at a convention, so he should know because I'm sure he gets asked that a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Star Wars. Okay, Star Wars. Legacy of Vader #1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #6. Look, they're down there in the ooze.
Going back into the ooze.
Hope it's not like on Gilligan's Island where they get hit by a coconut and they lose their memory. They get it back. That would be terrible.
Yes.
Master of the Universe Turtles of Gray Skull #3. Tying in. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be like Tying Yun,
Yeah.
like a onion. Tying in. Last Ronin 2, #4A. And this is 4B.
What's Gilligan's Island?
Oh, it's a show that used to be in syndication when I was a kid. It's still out there somewhere.
It's about a 3-hour tour.
Yeah, something about it's about something about a 3-hour boat ride. Last Ronin 2, which one is this one? Oh, cover C.
Just like the top of their head.
Makes me want to play whack-a-mole.
Right.
Yes, that would be not.
Whack-a-turtle.
Whack-a-turtle. Ultimate X-Men, #11. This book's selling like crazy.
Yeah. There you go, Mr. No. He knows the words.
Facsimile edition of Uncanny 131. Featuring the White Queen.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, classic.
What if Galactus transformed Spider-Gwen? #1. For reasons that can't be explained, all the other what if covers that came out this week we did not receive.
Oh.
Even though I ordered them.
Really?
Yeah, they might come next week.
Huh.
But this one came, so.
That was cool. Yeah, that's cool.
We're missing a few things.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute Superman, #4.
Yeah. Super popular.
All the Absolute stuff's doing very, very well.
Caliente.
Power Man Timeless, #1. Ultimates, #9.
Yeah, that Ultimate's popular too.
Batman Long Halloween 1. So this is a facsimile edition, right?
Yeah, I think
it's like a little square boundy thing. Yes, facsimile edition of Long
cool.
Halloween 1.
Good story. Very good story.
This book is rather interesting. This is from Boom Comics. Bronze Faces, #1.
Mm-hmm. It did look interesting.
I took a spin through it. And it was interesting.
Oh, I didn't ask. Alvin, did you want one of those?
It looks like this copy is not mint, though, but I think we have another
There's
copy.
a couple more.
There's some more on the shelf. But anyway, this is interesting. EC Cruel Kingdom, #2. Mark Spears Monsters. This is a second print, #2. Cover's so great.
Yeah.
Brown guy would like a Bronze
a
Faces,
bronze.
but he wants a mint one. I don't blame you. I just noticed when I picked it up, it was a little rough around the edges. Got one over there.
Yeah, well, definitely not this one.
Okay. Through process of elimination, he has found the mintiest
basically,
copy.
it's really good.
All right.
Looks pretty good.
Then we had a few trade paperbacks come in. Star Wars High Republic Adventures. This one collects High Republic Adventures Phase 3 Saber for Hire 1 through 4. Star Wars Jango Fett. This collects Star Wars Jango Fett, the series from this last year, 2014, 1 through 4, and material from the 2003 Star Wars Revelations #1. And then this is volume 2 of the Geiger series collected. So it actually has the 2024 series of Geiger and the 80-page giant, which is hard to find.
Yeah.
So it's good that they reprinted it in this.
Yeah.
And this is a direct market cover, so it's not the same one as on the newsstand.
Oh.
All right. And then we have a few ratio variants. We have a Batman 157, 1 in 25 variant, $15. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles retailer incentive cover of number 6 is $6. Grim 21 unlockable variant. So this is the 1 per store variant, $15.
That's cool. Hourglass.
And this is the Bronze Faces #1 unlockable variant, and it's $15. I guess that's all of that stuff. We got in a new tin box. It doesn't have a drink container and or thermos inside. It's just a box. But it's a Batman animated series lunchbox. And this one's $19.99.
Pretty.
So back. So that just came in. And then on these beanie bouncers we've been showing for the last couple of weeks, Ricky and Ashley pulled these for me to show you because they're retiring them just like they used to retire Beanie Babies. And these are retiring, the ones that are retiring. So there's Gilbert and Katie and Spots and Swish and Buzzy. So those are the ones that they're not going to be shipping anymore of. We're about, though, to get in the superhero and Transformers ones.
Yeah.
Hopefully anytime now.
Retire. Just like
I know.
Right.
Well, that's just something that they did with Beanie Babies. You know, they'd make a production run of them, and then they would just not make any more, and they made them collectible. And that went on. They kept putting out new ones. Sometimes they do the same design, but a different fabric or, you know, like slightly different designs. But they came out with quite a few over the course of a few years. But they did retire them, and then you couldn't get them. And, you know, that's how those kind of things go. So, but yeah, these things are retiring. It's so crazy. Tin box capable of possibly holding stuff, maybe food. Yeah. You can put whatever you want in there.
But not drink.
But well, you can put your own drink container in there, but it doesn't come with one because
not a supplied one.
It just doesn't have one. All right. If there's any other new stuff that came out this week that you're interested in, just let us know. We can pull it off the shelf. We just showed like a sampling of some of the things that we had. You never understood Furbies and Tickle Me Elbows? What's to understand? Why it was created. Well, there was a time when the toy companies they do research and development with like focus groups, and then they develop toys, and then like about 3 years later they actually would come out on the market and they would run a lot of ads on Saturday morning cartoons and get all the kids really riled up about them. And then when it got to be Christmas time, parents had to like absolutely kill themselves to find these things. And it just created so much demand. There would be like all kinds of like radio stations would have giveaways. And I mean, it was just pretty nuts. But now they changed the laws about advertising toys on Saturday morning cartoons. And then now kids aren't as focused on Saturday morning cartoons because they can watch cartoons any time of the day and night, because of streaming, So it's just not the same as it used to be. So there still get to be crazes, but I think the demand is better met now than it used to be because of the internet. And so back then it was just like you really had to go around looking for these things for your kids, and it was not easy. Yeah, the Elmos did cause some injuries, people fighting over them in the store. Toys R Us used to be like a battleground whenever one of these things got hot. Yeah, it is kind of crazy that kids can watch cartoons anytime they want. Sounds like a dream come true to me, but when I was a kid, we really looked forward to Saturday morning. And it was the rest of the week there really wasn't anything.
Yeah, true, huh?
Oh yeah, people did fight over the Furbies. I was not involved in the Furby craze. No, but when I was I guess I was in high school when the Cabbage Patch Kids came out, and my mom's answer to that is that she made me one. She was quite a good seamstress, and she made one and named her Polly Ann because she was polyester because she was filled with polyester filling. Her name was Polly Esther. But she was great. I think I still have her somewhere. I think she's in the trunk in the bedroom. Yeah. But my mom made me a Cabbage Patch doll because she wasn't going to go out and fight. Fight for one. Yeah, it was a Cabbage Patch dolls. They were nuts.
Jay's the kid that can watch a cartoon anytime.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, now we watch them all the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what day it is. But there was still something special about that, and also watching The Wizard of Oz every October. We watched that, like as a family, we gathered to watch Wizard of Oz because it was the only time we could see it. And now it's like, yeah, people are so spoiled now because you watch that kind of stuff anytime you want. It's not as special.
I think it's like 10 Commandments.
Yeah, 10 Commandments always every year.
Yeah.
I actually saw the 10 Commandments on a school day trip from Catholic school. They walked us over to this theater.
Oh, really?
And we watched the 10 Commandments, yeah. I can just remember walking down Main Street being led by nuns, to the 10 Commandments. It was quite the experience.
That is good.
I was pretty young. I don't remember. I must have been like second or third grade. And yeah, that is a good movie still. All right. I'm going to go ahead and show some more comics. Chip and Dale, number 54 and fine, is $4. This was me today, I think.
Yeah. Really.
Caterpillar ate a hole through his protective leaf. Chip and Dale 45 and fair is $2, 1977. Poor Donald. Huey, Dewey, and Louie and the Junior Woodchucks. Number 47 from 1977. Very good. $3.
Oh. Not supposed to put your tent in the middle of the river there.
No, but did you see like a couple years ago where they came out with floating tents?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can buy now like a tent that you can actually float around.
That's kind of cool.
I mean, it could be dangerous if there's like waterfalls or something, but as long as you're in a pretty stable place.
Lake or pond.
Yeah. You can camp out on the water.
Cool.
It's that first step in the morning that's really the
problem. You're like not used to it. You like roll out.
Oh no.
That'll wake you like, I guess I need coffee.
Yeah, but it's but I think that's a neat idea of being able to sleep out on the water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, but that's not what was happening in this scene.
Nah.
They're actually fishing.
Yeah.
And they have their tent in the water. But, I mean, maybe protect you from the sun. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not a terrible idea.
I mean, I guess they are ducks.
They are ducks. Yeah, they do live in the water. So why do they have a tent at all? I don't know. Mighty Marvel Western featuring Rawhide Kid, Kid Colt, Two Gun Kid. Number 19 and fine is $6.50.
Nice. Got all of them.
That's what you don't want to run
Yeah,
into.
yeah. Seen a couple of those.
Yep. Well, it looks like a python, but it's a rattlesnake.
Yeah.
You can tell because it's got a tail that's rattling.
Rattler. Lorena watches Godfather for Christmas. There you go.
Fair enough.
We watch Die Hard for Christmas.
Yeah. So does Round Guy.
Yep.
I don't think we have any more of the Laugh Olympics. I think they'd be under Hanna-Barbera. But we'll look and see. I don't remember in this collection if there are any, and I'm actually not done grading this collection. There's going to be more next week, so it's possible. All right, Teen Titans Go has become a tough book to find, but this is number 53 from 2008, and in good condition. It's $15. Betty and Veronica, number 95 from 96, in very good is $2.50.
Dylan didn't see any.
No Laugh Olympics. We'll just have to keep an eye out for them. Betty and Veronica 109 from 1997 and very good, $2.50. I like how she has her butler bring her
the
pre-made snowballs.
Tray full of snowballs.
That's a privileged person. We had to make our own snowballs.
Right. Man, had to get my hands cold.
Yeah, I usually had mittens.
Yeah.
But I always had two pairs of mittens, one for the making of snowballs and a dry pair.
Yeah, you switch them out when you're ready to.
I still always have two pairs of gloves in my pockets in case one pair gets wet.
No, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah. I just buy those like ones at the dollar store that are like, they're tiny, but then when you put your hand in them, they fit. I have one that has the like where the fingers you can still operate your phone. Those are very handy. So when it was snowing, I was just like prepared. I was like ready. Daffy Duck, number 122 and very good is $2. Selling a no peddler sign. That's pretty funny. The look on his face is great. Like, Daffy Duck's such a jerk. All right. Mr. Nope would like Daffy Duck to be in his collection. There you go. All right. Michael Turner's Fathom from Aspen Comics. This is volume 2, 1. So this is the first ones made by Aspen. 1B from 2005 is $4.
Turner's good.
Volume 7 from 2018, number 5 and fine is $2.50. Number 6A, these are volume 7. 6A is $4. 7A is $4. And 8B is $4. And then we move on to volume 8, which came out in 2019. And I thought it was interesting because they're a little more expensive than volume 7, but I think it's because they came out during COVID. And at the time, I remember predicting this. I was like, the print runs were a lot smaller that year than other years.
Yeah.
And so this is number 1, A of volume 8, and it's $6.
Cool. The surfboard.
And number 2B is $6. Number 3A is also $6. $4A, $6. $4B is $6. Good
like,
dolphin
you
cover.
like dolphins, yeah.
And 6A is $6. And then this series, Fathom Blue, came out in 2015, and number 1 in fine is $4. And number 3A, very fine, $2.50.
Cool.
Elvira's House of Mystery. All the Elvira comics have gotten very hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because they haven't really been making any.
Yeah, that's true.
But this is from the DC series in the 80s, which have just been really tough. This one is number 11, newsstand edition, 1987. Very good. $80 with a Dave Stevens cover.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's what you don't see too often is the newsstand editions from the 80s.
Right.
Because there weren't that many newsstands
Right.
at that point, and they weren't. So there weren't as many, and most of them got stripped and returned.
Yep.
So they're a little pricier than the direct market edition, but these have just been gotten really tough anyway. All the DC ones, especially.
Yeah, those are nice for sure. Lisa, what's up?
Hey, Lisa, welcome. So this was a giant size Halloween spectacular, number 11.
Nice.
What do we got going here? Flash Rebirth one, and very good, is $4.
Yeah, chew that around, guys.
Yeah, Dave Stevens. Whew, wonderful.
Yep.
Flash Secret Files and Origins from 2010 and fine, $2.50. Brightest Day Flash, number 1 in fine, is $2.50. And number 2 in very good is $2.50. Sorry. Okay. Savage Dragon, number 4 in fine, $3.50.
Oh.
Star Wars number 14 and very good, $7.
That's cool. That background's kind of crazy.
Yeah. This is also newsstand edition.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the background's great. That one. Star Trek Next Generation number 54 from 1993 and fine, $2.50.
Oh, nice. Got a Dixon Hill story.
Yeah.
That's great.
Love Dixon Hill.
Yeah, those are great. Those are good ones.
Number 69 and fine is $2.50. And Who's Who in Star Trek, number 2 from 1987, and very good, is $4. So that would be all old Star Trek.
Oh, all the talks about the characters
from the
characters
comics.
from that. See you, Dylan.
Oh, bye, Dylan. Sorry you have to go back to work, but I'm glad you could join us for a little bit.
Well, hi, Lisa's mom.
Hi, Lisa's mom. Glad you could be with us. All right. Birds of Prey, number 11, and very fine from 2011 is $8.
Oh, there you go. Valentine's Day.
There you go.
Coming up. And that's Art Germ.
Is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Nice. Yeah. Sorry, Lisa, Carlos isn't here, but
yeah, you missed him, but
he was here the last couple weeks, but I guess he had something else to do tonight.
He's hanging out with the girls tonight.
Longest running comics.
Renumbering.
I don't know, because Spawn also has never been renumbered.
Right.
And I think there's slightly more of them than there are Savage Dragons. but I'm not sure. They're very close because when Image Comics started, those were the titles they started with, and those are the only two that have continued without renumbering.
Interesting.
Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, number 1, $4.
Also art journal.
Yeah. Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, number 21, very good, $8.
You didn't come for him.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, you need to come and visit and bring your mom too. Bring your mom to Tennessee. You guys need to come visit.
Tennessee's a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah.
People say there's not much to do here, but there's plenty to do here.
There is, yeah.
It just depends what you like to do. But if you like the outdoors, it's one of the best places in the country. Radioactive Man, movie adaptation, 8th edition. Interesting. 8th edition and fine, $12.
Movie adaptation.
Okay.
So
the Radioactive Mans were never numbered
never
sequentially.
right.
They were all random because they're all like parodies of other covers.
Okay, right.
Very confusing.
Barely, Jay. I just saw their art.
Yeah, those two are art.
Those two, yeah. But
Stuff of Nightmares Sleigh Ride, number 1F. This is a 1-in-5 ratio variant, $8. That is pretty scary. All right. Followed by Goosebumps, number 1, $4. Also scary.
good ones. Yeah, classic.
Mystery Incorporated, 1993, $4. Very fine.
Mystery Incorporated.
It
says it's America's most exciting comic book.
That's a big claim.
I was going to say, how do you make that?
What are they going to have in there?
Yeah, really. How do you make that claim?
We may have to check that out. I don't know.
Somebody buy us and tell us.
Oh, I'm glad you dropped in, Lisa. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Oh, Shogun. Oh, really good show. Shogun's awesome.
That's cool.
And the movie, too. But
I watched the original miniseries and read the book.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, you should watch the new ones. Really
what is it on?
Hulu.
I will then. All right. Green Lantern 100 cover A, very good, 1998, $4.
Oh, that's the team up you never expected.
That's a big presumption. Okay, Deadpool 0, 1998, in fine is $9. This was a Wizard 0.
Oh, yeah.
There's been a lot of talk on the internet this week about Rob Liefeld did another podcast about how he didn't get invited to some after party for the movie, and I don't know.
Oh no,
it was all very sad. So he's not. His last comic from Marvel came out. He's not going to be working for them anymore. So there you go. Which is his prerogative.
I'm sure he'll find.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Something else to write for or do.
Well, maybe he'll create something else.
Yeah, or create thing.
Uncanny X-Men 320B from 1995 and very good is $2.50.
Oh, there you go, Steve with the knowledge. What's up, Steve?
Yes, that makes sense, Steve. That Savage Dragon's been coming out a long time and may have come out before Spawn 1, but it's not as many issues. But it could still be the longest running. I'm not really sure. There's a few other titles that went on for a very long time, but I think Spawn may have the record because it is.
Probably. Makes sense.
Was that Turner?
What was that Turner?
This is Madureira on the cover. I assume this is the book you're talking about.
Maybe Rob can create feet on a lake. Burn.
Nope, he cannot do that.
I don't think so, but
I think he has proven that is not in the cards for him.
He's
Although,
doing all right for himself.
He did all right.
Without the feet.
Yeah, imagine if he'd done feet.
Oh, he Lindley said before.
Oh, before what?
Like from much?
Which title?
Before? Yeah.
Oh,
the Fathoms?
The Fathoms? Well, the covers, I believe, are Turner's, but it was after he passed away that those came out. Because all the ones that, when he was alive, came out through Image, and then he set up Aspen to come out after he passed. But he was sick for a while, and so during that time he drew a ton of covers. And so he did a lot of the covers, but he didn't like some of these are not hymns. They're just done in his style. Yeah, these are not covers that he did.
Oh, they're just like homage.
This one is
homage to him.
Yeah, those aren't. This one is, which makes sense. This one's Michael Turner and then inked by Joe Weems.
Oh yeah.
You can kind of tell that one's different.
Yeah, it did look different.
Yep, that's the only one out of that run that's actually was his art on the cover. The rest of them are all other people just doing his style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Round Guy. I think Liefeld does. He loses sleep reading your comments.
No. He had to grow a really thick skin because people picked on him from the beginning because they were jealous because he was cute and got commercials and had a lot of success at a young age. So people have always loved to hate him.
Yeah.
He's got a real thick skin. But he still draws the biggest crowd when he goes to a convention. People love to hate him.
Oh yeah.
And they love to make fun of him. Yeah, Lindley, we had Michael Turner in the store for when Fathom 1 came out from Image Comics, and I don't know how many issues they did, but it was only maybe a couple dozen, if that. And then he had a bike accident, and they discovered he had cancer.
Ooh.
And then he was laid up for quite a while. And during that time, he drew a ton of covers. And that's why you still see books come out occasionally that have his covers. And it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's been, but it's been, 20 years maybe? Not quite that long. So. Okay. Uncanny X-Men 321, very good, $3.25. It could be that, but I mean, he has become, because of creating the characters he did and the success he's had, he's a celebrity. People know him outside of comics too. So. Yeah, so he does draw a crowd. I remember years ago, I went to the Baltimore Comic Con, and he was one of the guests, and he was really the only one that had a huge line.
Right.
And then there were, it's always this way. It'll be, someone has a huge line, and then sitting next to them by themselves is some great from the Silver Age, that should have a line. It doesn't have a line. And I think at that show, it was Don Rosa was there, who did all the Disney stuff after Carl Barks stopped doing it for years and years and years, and nobody's in his line.
Right.
So that's when I swoop in and talk to those guys.
No, I mean that is good though.
That's how I got to talk to. I got to talk to David Carradine for an hour one time.
Really? That's cool. That is so cool.
Right before he died, actually. And he was at a convention. Nobody was near him, and I was like, hey.
Yeah.
Hung out with him for a while. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's why conventions can be a lot of fun. Red Robin #1 and very good is $8.
I just always think of the restaurant.
I know. Red Robin.
Burger. Burger sounds good.
Yeah, it does. Sound good. We're getting in and out, though, so I can't complain.
That's exciting.
Not funny, Wade. Not funny. Superman 340, very good, $2.50.
Oh, co-creator of Deadpool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
There was a time when Fabian Nicieza worked on like every comic.
Okay.
They went through like time periods where like one person would dominate. For a while it was him. For a while it was Scott Lobdell. You know, it's like Superman 343 and very good from 1980, $2.50. Superman number 2 from 1987, $5 and fine.
Sweet. Oh. He's lit up somebody.
Uh-oh. Cleveland police are like in action outside. Superman number 5 in fine is $5. Are you enjoying that?
Yeah. It's here that, bad boys, bad boys.
Oh, see, that's sad about Dave Dorman. Yeah. Well, I can see how that could happen, though. A lot of late night talking to people at conventions. Right. The next day, you're kind of tired. If nobody's talking to you, I could see how it'd be easy to be like, no. That is true. So did you wake him up, or did you just stand there till he woke up, or what'd you do? I mean, did you go, excuse me, sir, I have some Star Wars comics I want to buy. Yeah, but I've been to so many conventions where that happened. I went one time to WonderCon up in the Bay Area, and they had like all these terrific guests, and nobody was talking to them. It was just like, oh. And Long Beach Comic Con was that way. Oh, you woke him up. Good for you, Steve. Good.
That's
give him some, woke him up and give him some love. That's good. Right. Blackest Night Superman number 1, 2009, and fine, $3. Hulk number 258 in good, 1991, $4. This one's pretty kind of rough, but if you're looking for a Hulk, it's a good one. Yes, Roman, we will be getting the Transformers bouncers. There are going to be 3 of them.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly which ones. One's Optimus Prime.
It's Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and Megatron.
Megatron. Okay, those 3. Mm-hmm. And so I will be ordering quantities of those because people keep asking for them.
They look pretty
so
cool.
They're going to sell.
Those for sure.
And as soon as we get them, we'll show them. I don't know when exactly they're going to come because the company doesn't have like strict release dates. They just, whenever they're produced, that's when they ship them. So they're taking orders from us. But the rep said it could be anywhere from 2 weeks to a few months from now.
Yeah, okay.
But I think they'll be soon, though, because a lot of the other ones got delayed. They're not taking orders on them yet because they're not ready. Mm-hmm. And they tend to offer them when they're only a few weeks out.
All right, round guy.
Pre-claim an Optimus and a Megatron. Okay. We'll try to remember that, but when we get them in, please remind us. Because, we may forget. But I'll definitely get enough so we can cover everybody.
There was, what other ones? It was like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
Yes, and then there's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Groot.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what else I'm ordering. But there's a bunch of other ones. Yeah. Some of them I'm not ordering just because historically I haven't sold them very well.
Right.
Certain characters, but
should we put in orders with you now?
You don't have to order now. They'll be here.
Maybe should I make a list of what people want?
Ricky, make a list.
Go ahead.
He's gonna take some notes. But please remind us when they come out.
But yes,
we'll show them for a couple of weeks to catch everybody. But for sure, I'm gonna order extra on the Transformers and then there's going to be some Star Wars and other things and Harry Potter and things coming out in the future. Most of the other characters are offering right away or like stuff that little kids would like. What was the one? The blues?
Yeah, there's like a Bluey
and a
forget the other.
Yeah, there are some
it was a
kids like
one.
preschool kid stuff, but we probably won't carry those. No Psylocke or Harley
Yeah, I
Quinn.
haven't
No.
seen them. Well, Harley Quinn, that'd be cute.
That would be
That
good.
Would be a cute one.
But they only made, as far as I know, on the DC one so far, they've only made Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Marvel, there's more, but some of them are characters we don't usually do as well with, like Captain America, and there's actually a Hulk one, I think.
Oh yeah, there was
coming up.
That's right.
All right. Infinity Inc. number 31 in very good is $3.50. And it's time for us to take another break, right?
Time.
Yeah, we're already a minute over. Sorry, Jay. We'll be back in just a minute.
The limit is the sky with no glass ceiling. But if the shoe fits, feel free to walk up in it. You can catch me in the sky with no flight attendants, or either in the coupe, but the roof is not attended. I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back. I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward. I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that. I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it. Rap hitting, I button up Benjamin. I'm not like them, my car was cut different. For those that are listening, please know that I never backpedal, nah, never that. I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back. I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward. I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that. I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it. I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back.
What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com. Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live with our hat of the week. I'm up for an adventure, and I'm getting ready in case it rains. But there we go. I wore this out of the house this morning thinking it was raining, and then it was not raining. Excellent. All right. Justice League Cry for Justice #1 and fine is $2.50. Number 6 and fine is $2.50. Brightest Day Justice League Generation Lost #1 and fine is $2.50. This is from 1951. Major in a Pack, The Space Ace, #1. Very good, $6.
Space Ace.
Yeah, this book, there was a big warehouse find of these back in like the 80s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they found like just a lot of copies, which is why this book's from 1951 and it's only sells for $6. But it's because they found a whole bunch of them and put them out on the market all at one time. I used to have them back then sometimes.
Yeah.
Am I trying to fool the cops? I don't think so. Actually, I usually have to take my hat off when I'm driving because the back brim like is against the seat in such a way, my headrest, that I am not comfortable. Oh, Round Guy would like a copy of The Space Ace for you. It is a piece of history.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Star Trek Lower Decks, #2B is $7.
Oh, yeah, that's a good series.
I haven't watched the show, and I should have.
Shit, it's funny.
3A is $7. Yeah, I heard it was really great. I just didn't, and I love Star Trek. 3B is also $7. Superman 80-page giant from 2010, #1, very fine, $5. Fightin' Marines, #138, and very good is $1.50. And a Charlton War comics called World at War, 1979, #17, and very good is $2.50. Conan the Barbarian Annual, #9, 1984, and very good is $4. Ouch. Well, that's crazy. And Conan looks very shocked. Round Guy will take the War comic. Battlestar Galactica from the original series, #11. Very good, $3.50. Oh, thank you. Battlestar Galactica Starbuck, #1, 1995, and fine is $2.50. The original Dick Tracy, #1, 1990, and fine is $3.75. And it's Dick Tracy versus Mrs. Pruneface. Watch out.
They always had so funny names for the villains.
And Anne Rice's The Mummy, #1, from 1990, and very good is only $1.50. Cool
That's an
cover.
interesting cover, huh?
I love everything Egyptian.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a collection of books and artwork, and I have a vase and a lot of things from Egypt.
Nice.
Dick Tracy is going to Mr. Note. That's true. This is a Rob Liefeld cover. This Battlestar Galactica, just for those, keeping score.
Keeping right.
And look, he actually does have feet.
Boots.
He has boots. Okay. Universal Monsters, these from Image Comics, has been a huge hit. This happens to be a 2B of Dracula. We just got in, and it's $9. Could be, Steve. I could be Indiana McCann. Rick and Morty, Kingdom Balls, #1, $6. Number 2 is also $6. Texarkana Jones. Oh, nice. 3A is very fine, $4. Rick and Morty is so crazy. The Super Spring Break Special #1 of Rick and Morty from Oni Press. This one's $10. It's a square bound book. Superman, the Metal Curtain, 78, #5, very good, $1.50. Porky Pig and Bugs Bunny. Number 43, staple is detached. It's in fine, $3. Another golf-themed one. Bugs doesn't look too happy. I'm sorry, this is it's like a little tooth. It's like a shark tooth. Sorry, it's distracting. Well, okay. A Davy Crockett style hat. I don't have one of those, but I do have quite a few other hats to come. Porky Pig and Bugs Bunny, number 73, 1977, very good, $2.50. The dog's got her up the telephone pole. Telephone poles, soon a thing of the past, I'd say. We still have them around here, though. They haven't put very much underground here. And Porky Pig and Bugs Bunny, number 76 from 1977, in fine, $3.75. Now that's the way to do it. Steal other people's ice cream scoops with a fork. Yeah. Bugs Bunny. He's not as big a jerk as Daffy Duck, but he's kind of irritating. It's a coincidence. It started last week when it was rainy and I wore a hat. And then everybody said they wanted me to wear hats. So I'm like, well, I don't know what that means, but okay. And I do have quite a few hats. So I've been starting to wear them more often. Spawn number 329 is $9. 329C near mint, $9. Cool. I should start just collecting comics that have moons on the cover. There'd be a lot of them.
A lot of Moon Knight.
Yeah, there would be a lot of Moon Knight involved. Spawn 330 and very fine is $9. That's neat. 331 near mint, $8. $335 near mint, $8. $336A near mint, $8. Let's see what Ricky brought over here. If you have any requests, there's still time. Ricky's out there pulling stuff out of the bin for me to show you. So he might as well pull out titles you want. So tell me if there's a title or a particular section of the story you'd like him to pull from, and he will. Joker Year One. This is number 142 of Batman, second printing, $5. Cool cover though. Batman 143 is $6. That's creepy. Very creepy. Batman 144C is $6. And 145C is $6. 145B is $6 as well. Ricky's over there chuckling to himself. That always makes me a little nervous. What's he gonna do? Spawn 338 and fine is $6. Yeah, that's a David Mack cover. Very cool.
Oh yeah, that Spawn. That one's really nice.
And number 338 near mint, $8. I like that cover too. It's like got a great design to it.
Oh yeah.
And Spawn 339, very good, $3.50. And Spawn 343C is $3. This is a Travelers number 4 from 2000, and very fine. It's $2, and it's actually signed by the writer Tony DeFernand.
Yeah, that was wild, right?
It says Ginger. Oh, I spelt it wrong on the back.
Oh.
It's Ginger Lamos is his name. He's the writer of it, but it is signed on the cover by him. That's $2.
Interesting.
Number 5 is $1.50, also signed.
Oh, was that one signed too?
And fine, yeah.
That's interesting.
And Turbo Kid, Apple's Lost Adventure. Oh, that's crazy. I don't remember this book. $4.
That's a crazy cover,
it's like,
too.
Now I know why Ricky was over there chuckling. He was like, here's an oddity. Gotta show this.
Yeah, it's random
comic.
Obscure comic. Look up the movie.
Okay.
Uh-oh, Jay knows what's up.
Here's another Turbo Kid, number 1, Apple's Lost Adventure. This one's $4. Yikes.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and my least favorite.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Eyeball out of the socket. Oh, hate that. Okay, I will take your. There you go. You never know when there could be a mighty wind. Although I think I would know. I think I would know.
Oh yeah. Comment after the show.
I had to release it. It was
yeah.
There's not too much chance of anything like that happening in here, but you know. What last week when I was wearing that, the other hat did not have a string, and I had to actually hang on to it. It was raining and windy.
Gust of wind.
And I'm like, Simpsons Super Spectacular number 1 from 2005. Very fine is $12. Homer trying to steal a pie. That's just like him.
That is great.
Super Spectacular number 2, very fine, $8. And number 3, near mint, $10. Becoming of gastritis. Then there'd be a mighty wind. Gosh. The new Final Destination movie is coming. Being behind, we have a lot of logging trucks around here, so you would hate it because they do cut a lot of lumber up here, and I hate following them or being beside them. I have a constant fear of that.
Well, that Final Destination 2, I believe, was based on that pile up on 75 just north of Cleveland.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's different in the movie, but that's what it's based
Wasn't that just a giant fog?
Yeah, it was just really foggy and
like it just went one after another.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? Like 10 years ago? It was before I moved back.
It was probably like
longer. Yeah, I remember seeing it on the news at the time.
Because it was like 100 and
some cars. It's kind of hard to believe that many cars could just pile up.
Yeah.
Yeah, logging trucks do make me really nervous. And I actually knew a girl who was crushed by logs. She was it was in California, and she was on her way to school, and I think her mother was killed, and then she was like maimed by the load shifted and it fell on them, and she got like a big settlement, but her life was changed forever.
Right, of course.
And she was but she was in the hospital for like a couple years.
Yikes.
Trying to recover from that. So yeah, it's no joke. But I get nervous all the time when I'm around logging trucks. When I was when I took driver's ed in high school here, they had us drive on one of the local like small mountains, and it was like curvy, and I met up with a logging truck.
Oh, gosh.
And it was like, it was terrifying. I mean, it's good that the teacher has their own like brake pedal on there. But yeah, it was just scariest thing I ever really encountered driving. Actually,
I'm sure.
Another Jurassic Park is coming out. Yikes!
Yeah.
I enjoyed the first one. The second one was a little odd. I think I gave up after that.
Yeah,
You gotta watch it anymore. Simpsons Super Spectacular number 5 and fine is $6. I actually saw Jurassic Park in a dome theater out in California, and the whole place shook every time they walked on the ground.
Oh, really?
It wasn't nearly as exciting when I saw it again. Not in that theater.
Yeah.
That theater, it just shook. It was great.
That's wild.
That theater's not there anymore. Simpsons Super Spectacular number 8 near mint, $20. The Spirit. Of course, it's now the Sprint. Well, okay. Scarlett Johansson.
Yep. Scarlett Johansson.
Simpsons Super Spectacular number 10 and fine is $6. That's cover's cool. They look so happy. Except for Milhouse, who's trying to hold Bart up. That's not good.
Right.
What else you got there, Ricky? That's all I have in my pile.
Oh, this is kind of cool. Especially
and nobody's requesting things.
All the Lobo talk going around.
Oh, yeah. This is a DC Black Label magazine size comic, Superman versus Lobo. Book 1, $25.
That's a cool cover.
Mm-hmm. And then this is also a book 1. This one's only $7. And book 2 is $7. And book 3, $7. Somebody's not having a great day. Right there.
No.
All right, we got 5 more minutes. Anybody looking for anything particular?
People seem to like
Tell us now.
These old war ones. What about some GI Combat?
All right. GI Combat, number 184, 1975. Very good, $2.50. Number 186 and very good, $2.50. It's like tonight it's been $2.50 night. Almost everything's been $2.50. Except this one. 188 and very good is $6.
Oh. Something made.
We got Tank Action. And GI Combat 189, 1976. Very good, $8. I know.
What is
That's
what
a
is that on the
weird-
side? It's like
That's a weird cover.
He's like, I'm just gonna jump in this war zone here.
It's like he's like, what's going on down there? It could be that's what Lobo's jealous of.
Yeah, Steve.
GI Combat number 250, 1983. Very good. $4.75.
I don't know. Isn't Lobo supposed to be Jason Momoa?
Oh, really?
That might change.
That interests me.
Yeah, I was like, that might change.
Might have to see that. GI Combat 252, 1983, and fine, $6.
I don't know what the people.
Just grab me something.
What do the people want?
What do you want to see? What do you want to see? Ricky's at a loss.
I'm at a
He's walking
loss.
around waving his arms. Just grab me a pile out of here or something. I don't care. We only got like a couple minutes.
This one. That much.
All right. What do we got, Ricky? Well, we got Ash, number 6 from Event Comics Silver Edition, 1997, $25.
Shiny stamp on the front too.
Aliens, number 1, third print, very good, 1989, $40. Alien versus Predator, 3 World War, number 6, $20. What's going on here? Alien vs. Predator number 1, 2009, very fine, $20. Back to the Future, $25. This was a Harvey not for resale comic book, but now it's for sale. It's a promo comic, 20 pages of color comics from Harvey, very fine, $25.
Or do they give those out somewhere?
I don't know.
Interesting.
It was promoting Saturday morning cartoon, so I'm not really sure where they gave them out. And Bart Simpson behind the scenes. Bart Simpson number 51, 2009, $25.
Yeah, we get kicked off YouTube.
Well, they weren't for sale at the time, Jay, but
Yeah.
now they're collectibles, so
Right.
that makes it okay.
Yeah,
Because we just tonight we had the Kenner one and we had the Pizza Hut ones.
Pizza Hut.
And give me another little pile of those. Thank you. Battle Chasers number 2. This is the chromium cover, limited edition of 2000. This is number 166, signed by Tom McLeany. And it is $50.
It's a good
They didn't call him chromium, they called it Battle Chrome.
Battle Chrome.
But it is very shiny. You can see all the reflections. It's a pretty cover.
And signed.
And signed. And Betty Page, number 3. Betty Page Unbound, number 3. Number 3. This one's $20.
In space.
Yeah.
Page in space.
Can't go wrong there.
Right.
Bee and Puppy Cat, number 11, near mint, $25.
Yeah, yeah. Those are kind of hot again.
And Black Flag, signed by Dan Fraga, $20.
Nice.
Guess what? It's time to end the show. I want to thank Jay for producing the show, Ricky for assisting me with the show, and I'd like to thank everybody who watched, everybody who commented, and especially people who claim books. We really appreciate you and experience. So thank you everyone for watching, and we will be back next week here on The Experience.
Yeah.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.